Hey friends, welcome back to Curly Trails. I'm Sarita and today we'll be talking all about our skincare routine that we need to follow in our 40s. We all know that as we age, our skin decreases the production of collagen and natural oils. And because of that, our skin feels very dry and dull and flaky. We also find that our skin has developed pigmentation and uneven skin tone. Now, if you're a person who has been taking care of your skin from a very young age, like from your 20s and 30s, you have been following a very good skin regime, then you don't have to start from a clean slate. But suppose you have been neglecting your skin health and you have been really busy with your family, your career and all, and you have not been really taking care of your skin, then you will have to start from zero. And it is not late. You don't have to worry about that. It is never too late. You can start even in your 40s. Skincare mistakes that we have been doing in our 20s and 30s, the results of those mistakes might start showing in your 40s. That's when you will see fine lines and wrinkles and age spots appearing on your skin. So a proper skincare regime is very important for anyone in their 40s, so that whatever damage has been happened to your skin can be reversed or at least decreased, and we can prevent any further damage. Firstly, we'll start with cleansing your skin. A clean skin is a healthy skin. So you must always choose a cleanser that is appropriate for your face type. And cleanse your skin at least once a day. You don't need to overdo it because that may cause drying of the skin. But at least once a day, cleansing is a must. Oily, even if you had oily skin in your 20s, probably you will notice that in your 40s your skin is getting drier. That is because of the decrease in the oil secretion in your skin. So you must choose according to what skin type you have. If you have dry skin, you must go in for cream based or oil based cleanser. And if you have an oily skin, you should avoid an oil based cleanser. So that is how you must choose your cleanser and clean your skin daily. We also need to include exfoliation in our skincare regime. As we age, our skin tends to lose moisture and becomes dry and flaky. We should actually exfoliate our skin at least once in 10 to 15 days so that we remove the dead skin and you get that natural glow from within. You can buy an exfoliator that suits your skin, or you can make something at home. You can use rice powder for that. Mix rice powder with little lemon and honey, and you can mix it well and make an exfoliator on your own. It's very easy. You can simply use it on your skin. You can take it in your fingers and use it on your face by giving small light circular motions. You can scrub it for 1 or 2 minutes and wash it off. You will see that your skin is really glowing. The dead skin is all gone off and you will get a nice clear skin. So this process you need to do at least once in 10 or 15 days. After exfoliation, moisturization is very important. You can use a good moisturizer after you exfoliate your skin. Apply it as and when needed, but regular application of moisturizer is very important for your skin. Another important thing that I would like to suggest is using sunscreen lotion. I have been avoiding sunscreen lotion for a very long time. I never used to use sunscreen lotion, though I heard it from many beauty bloggers and doctors. Everybody is speaking about the importance of sunscreen lotion, but it was imprinted in my mind that sunscreen lotion is not good for the skin. I used to think that these are just marketing techniques for people to buy sunscreen lotion and use it. I used to really avoid using sunscreen lotion, but I was so wrong. When you are a teen and when you are in your 20s, you don't bother much about your skin. You feel that your skin will remain the same forever. I had a very clear skin. I did not even have a pimple in my whole life. No acne, no spots, nothing on my skin. My skin was very clear, and I did not bother to take much care about it because I thought that nothing is going to go wrong with my skin anyway. I used to just play around the sun, used to roam, I used to walk for hours. I used to be in the sun for such a long time, and I never bothered about it, and I thought it would never harm me. But now actually I'm really paying the price for that. So I strongly suggest that do not avoid a sunscreen lotion. It protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. It is suggested that we apply a sunscreen lotion which has an SPF between the range of 30 and 70. So at least 30 SPF is minimum that we have to look out for. And that brings me to my next point, and that is pigmentation. Probably because of a lot of sun exposure, or maybe because of hormonal imbalance, we find small spots on our skin, brown spots or black spots or patches that we see on our skin. Actually happened to me, and it started around 10 years ago when I was in my early 30s. My mother spotted these spots on my skin, brown spots on my face, and she told me that, what is this, you're having small spots on your face? And I just brushed it and said, yeah, those may be my beauty spots. Then my mother just teased me and said that probably one day you'll be having a face full of beauty spots. I did not bother that much at that time, but now as I reach my 40s, I noticed that there are a lot of spots on my forehead and on my cheeks. And it really hit me when friends are coming up to me and telling me that your forehead is little darker than the rest of your face. And that is the time I actually started noticing it. And then one day my husband told me that we should not wait. It is increasing daily, so we need to see a doctor as soon as possible. So the doctor told me that these spots are these are sun spots, and probably these spots are due to a lot of exposure to the sun. I was really surprised because now I don't get myself exposed to the sun so much. Probably 5 or 10 minutes when I pick up my children from the bus stop when they're coming back from school. That is all I go out in the sun. Then how come it happened to me? But when I really thought about it, I realized that these may be the result of lot of sun exposure in my teens and in my 20s. The times when I really was out there in the sun the whole day probably. So maybe it is a result of that. I never used to wear any sunscreen at that time. So to sum it all, I had to go on a long-term treatment for the past 1 year. I am in a treatment for this pigmentation, and yeah, definitely there is a lot of improvement. What I suggest is, if you are having such problems, pigments or patches or uneven skin tone or such visible signs on your skin that you think that cannot be remedied by any home remedies or home treatment, do not try to treat it on your own. Definitely you must go and meet a dermatologist, and she will suggest you some really good medicines and good creams and lotions that will help you to get rid of those spots and those pigments. I can suggest some vitamin C serums that you can regularly use on your face, or some creams or lotions, but I think it's better you see a dermatologist, and she will tell you exactly what creams will suit your face, your skin, and you should go according to that. The early signs of aging in women is marked by the signs of fine lines and wrinkles that show up around your eyes. So once you notice such lines forming under your skin, I think you should not ignore it. You must start following some strict regime immediately. You must start using a nice night cream before you go to sleep, or a good under eye cream will also do. And the most important of all is the lifestyle changes that you need to make. Firstly, having a proper diet. A diet full of vegetables and fruits is very, very important for your skin. All the vitamins and proteins that you get from the fruits and vegetables will really help your skin. They provide your skin with the essential antioxidants. Avoid high intake of sugar in your diet, because sugar will increase acne in your skin. Hydration is the key. You have to drink lots and lots of water to keep your skin hydrated. It will help you to look young and radiant. Try to get adequate vitamins like vitamin E and C, which is very essential for your skin. Try to get it through your diet or through supplements. Other than diet, you need to get a full 8-hour sleep. Sleep is very important for the health of your skin as well as for your hair. You need to get your complete 8 hours of sleep. Try to remain stress-free. As you know, stress is the main reason for the skin to show the signs of aging and also for hair fall. So try to remain stress-free. If you can't, try meditating for at least 10 to 15 minutes daily. Try to be calm and try to relax. That will help your skin a lot. Another enemy for the skin is our bad habits like smoking and alcohol. If you are a smoker or if you drink very frequently, I suggest that you try to avoid these habits. These really have a bad effect on the skin. You will see that your face has become very puffy and you develop bags under your eyes. If you are really looking for a good clear skin, I think you should avoid these habits of smoking and drinking alcohol. It is a complete no-no for good skin. So guys, this is all that I wanted to share in this video. Hope it was useful to you and you got some help out of this video. Let me know in the comment section how you found this video. Was it helpful, or what other videos you would like to watch from this channel. So we'll see you in the next video, and till then, bye.